Hello and welcome to Black Mesa. Black Mesa is a fan-made remake of the original Half-Life using the Source engine, the same engine that powers Half-Life 2 and the games that have followed it. It started out as a mod, a free mod that you could download and install. They have since developed it into a full commercial product, and they made it available via early access, like so many other games have been made, on Steam. And so I went ahead and picked it up, and I played through the original mod. I played through part of this, but I'm going to start over for this playthrough and to see if this is any different than the mod. From what I've seen, it looks pretty much the same. What they tried to do with this is, instead of making a 100% faithful remake of Half-Life, they tried to make it play better. They modified some places to kind of streamline it a bit, other places to kind of expand it out a bit. Some areas that were constrained by size limits due to the original Gold Source engine, which is the engine that powered the first Half-Life. They made bigger because you can do that with the Source engine. Other areas, there's this one on a rail where you're on the train. You'll see it when we get to it. There's quite a bit less to it because they wanted to kind of streamline that and make it so that it didn't take quite as long to get through it, and so it didn't become as tedious. So, they made some changes here and there to try and make the game better, but for the most part, they tried to stay faithful to the original. Now, this playthrough is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do things a little differently. Actually, I'm going to do things a lot differently. The one thing that I'm going to do differently is I'm going to play through this game in God mode. And the reason I'm going to do that is because that way I can play through the game. The idea being here is to show you what this game looks like, to show you what they've done with it, and not have to worry about starting over, restarting a level or anything like that, or even, having to worry about sneaking around so much. I'll try to play it kind of straight, in the sense that, yeah, I'll take out enemies and I'll, hide around corners and things like that. But I'm not going to be as careful as I would be if I were playing it through not in God mode, where I could actually take damage and die. Again, the idea behind this is to show you the game, as opposed to so much playing the game, if you know what I mean. So anyway, with that out of the way, and without further ado, let's go ahead and start a new game. We'll start right at the beginning with their version of one of the most famous intros of any game ever. As you can see, it's taking a little while to load. Loading times are a lot longer than they would be in the original Half-Life game, because there's a lot more data to be loaded, as supported by the Source engine. Black Mesa. Here we are in the tram. Stop! I want to get off. I don't want to go any further, because I know it's coming. I'm about to have a really bad day.
Mesa transit system. This automated train
He looks like
is
he's
provided for the security and convenience
working
of
off a hangover there.
research facility personnel.
And I think that's supposed to be Barney. Yep.
8:47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated high of 105. The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
I'm recording this at 60 frames per second, so hopefully it won't affect the frame rate much, if at all. So far, it seems to be doing well. Loading screen. Hopefully this won't take too long. Loading. Still loading. Come on, hard drive, you can do it. I'm not running this off my SSD. I'm running it off my storage spinning disk because my SSD is limited in size. There we go. It wasn't too bad. Could be better.
This train
Y-ray
is
pattern there on the tracks.
inbound from level 3 dormitories.
See how the lines on the track form interesting
Sector
curved
C
patterns
test
there?
labs and control facilities.
It's called a Y-ray
If your
pattern.
intended destination is a high security area beyond Sector C,
That's what
you will need to
anisotropic
return
filtering
to
is
the
supposed
central transit hub
to help
in
with, but I don't think I have
Area
that turned
9
on.
and board a high security train. If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report to Black Mesa personnel for processing before you will be permitted into the high security branch of the transit system.
That looks nice. Female scientists, which we didn't have any of in the original Half-Life.
Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the Black
A little
Mesa
bit of a
compound,
frame rate glitch
no
there.
smoking, eating, or drinking are permitted within the Black Mesa transit system.
So I'm actually recording this on my old computer because my new computer, which I got a few months ago, late last year, died the other day. And I haven't figured out what's wrong with it yet. It just simply won't even turn on. Won't even go through the post. So hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed.
Please keep your limbs inside the train at all times.
It is under
Do
warranty,
not
so
attempt
worst
to
case
open the
scenario
doors
is I can
until
send
the
it in
train
and they'll
has
fix
come
it.
to a complete halt at the station platform. In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction. If it is necessary to exit the train, disabled personnel
That's from the
should be
original game,
evacuated
although it looks
first.
much nicer here.
Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
I like the music too. Really adds to the atmosphere. Big door coming up. Control room. Nothing over there, except a wall. You may have noticed at the very beginning, like if you're really familiar with the original game, you know, they improved it quite a bit, what it looks like. Door will close. Facing front. And loading. Still loading. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm recording this on the old computer. It's still reasonably powerful. It's got a GeForce 760 in it. The new one has a 970. But this should still be plenty of horsepower to run this game.
A reminder that the Black Mesa Hazard Course Decathlon will commence this evening at 1900 hours in the Level 3 facility. The semifinals for high security personnel will be announced in a separate secure broadcast transmission. Remember, more lives than yours may depend on your fitness.
Science. Some kind of plasma physics. My clearance is level 3.
Do you have a friend or relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team? Immediate openings are available in the areas of materials handling.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Low clearance security. Please contact Black Mesa personnel for further information.
Administrative sponsor,
If you
classified.
have an associate with a
I don't know what this
background in
means.
areas
I'm going to
of
guess that it means that
physics,
in the event of a disaster,
biotechnology,
if I
or
can be
other
saved, go ahead and save me.
please
But
contact our civilian
there are higher
legal team.
priority personnel that
The
should be
Black
saved
Mesa
before me.
facility is an equal opportunity employer. A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel, regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you have been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties, contact your radiation safety
There
officer
is our
immediately.
friend the G-Man.
Work safe. Work smart. Your future depends on it.
Our administrative sponsor, I'm guessing. He doesn't look very happy to be there.
Now arriving at Sector C test labs and control facilities. Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity. Before exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings. Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
And more loading screen. He is looking pretty serious. What else would be cool is if they made like a remake of the Blue Shift game, where you
Morning,
play
Mr.
Barney
Freeman.
Calhoun.
Looks like you're running late. You know, Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts. Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
Nice call out there, shout out. In the original game, you could jump off this, but you can't do that here. Well, the nice little touches, you know, how that mechanism works. Just like the first game, only much higher detail.
Aw, man, you cut the ponytail. Sellout.
Well, Gordon Freeman is now a big-time serious scientist, right?
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were also having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
I like how we still have CRT monitors.
Security officer.
What are you
Schwinn
doing still
reports
running around up here?
Medical emergency in administration center.
I don't know, talking to you.
Can this wait? I'm rather busy now.
He's got a whole ton of lines, and I'm not going to go through all of them.
Gordon,
Hello?
they need you in the test chamber.
In the test chamber.
Coded message for Sergeant Sarujas, Command and Communications Center.
Yeah, so just the idea here is to look
Good
around.
morning, Dr. Freeman.
Good morning, whoever you are.
The thermal protection system seems to be online now. Those TPS reports have gotten progressively worse.
Oh, would you look at that? Freeman actually did show up for work this morning. Looks like somebody here owes me lunch.
Good morning, Freeman. Shut up.
I
There
guess
was
you're not-
someone downstairs asking about you.
The sample
Or was
was
it
just sent down to the
upstairs?
test chamber. Hold on for one moment.
Gordon, I'm in the middle of something here.
Good morning, Gordon. Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now. Can't you see I'm busy?
It's kind of like Dr. Kleiner. You know, I didn't even realize that room was there.
Doctor, Nargi, please report to
Wait.
Lambda Reactor Complex.
Research, anomalous materials, this way. Right, yeah. I cannot go this way, I do not think. Oh, there. Hello. Guess who it is? I cannot go through this door. It's always working on his tie. I'm going to this door.
Give me some space, Freeman.
Please, leave me alone until after the experiment.
You forgot to carry the 2. Or was it the 3?
Some scientist
Somebody
you
get
are.
me a calculator.
Math is hard.
I don't know about that, Dr. Truman. It seems to me that he just found his password in his research papers and picked up
You got the wrong airlock, Mr. Freeman. You know I can't let you through here.
Oh, guess I can't go through here. Okay. Sector B coolant reserve. Oh, he drew the blinds. Cannot see in there anymore. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna come down here. Go over here. Another room.
Gordon, I'm in the middle of something here.
Just hold on for a moment.
Maxwell's demon. It's cold in here. Gordon, I'm busy.
You know, even though they have more scientist models to play with, they still only had a limited number.
Morning, champ.
Hello?
Hello.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, they recorded a lot
I
of lines
trust
for
this
these.
morning finds you well.
people.
They're serving Salisbury Surprise in the cafeteria. Again. Hope you're in top form this morning, Gordon.
These double shifts are starting to get to me.
Particle accelerators, mini particle accelerators. So, you know, if you ever played Half-Life 2 Episode 2, you should know what this is. Dr. Magnuson's not gonna be very happy with me.
What the hell?
Of course, you don't really see it, but the idea is that it blew up.
You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
Yeah, you best make like an atom and split. 'Cause that was you-know-who's lunch.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
I don't know.
Triple pleated khakis. Preposterous. Ugh, drat. No toilet paper.
Well, not too much longer and you won't have to worry about that anymore. Here's my locker. Apparently Gordon has a kid. That photo, I don't know if that's the actual exact same photo from the first game, but in the first game there is a framed photo of a baby in Gordon's locker. But I need to go get something a little bit more important. There it is. Hazardous Environment Vehicle, HEV suit.
Welcome to the HEV
The Mark IV.
Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. Automatic medical systems engaged. High impact reactive armor activated.
This is cool.
Contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Mission level monitoring activated. Communication interface online. Have a very safe day.
And there we go. We're in the suit.
I remember my days in the hazardous environment suit.
Yeah, and I guess you're done talking. Might need to turn down my mouse sensitivity a little bit here. That's better. Okay, so now I gotta go back over here. So I still can't go this way, right? The first time I played through this segment of the game, I didn't even go over here.
You lost, Ace? Yeah, this is still the wrong airlock.
Alright. I'll go back to the right place.
Personally, I prefer non-Euclidean geometry.
Okie dokie. So now I'm going to go down this way, and then I'm going to go to the left. Oh, by the way, I did say I was going to put this in God mode, right? So I bring up this. I type SV_cheats1. Cheats are now enabled, and then I simply type God. Now nothing can hurt me. I am invincible. Hello. More rooms.
Sergeant,
Go right on through, sir.
report to topside checkpoint Bravo.
Looks like you're in the barrel today.
Hey, even look at the ceiling. How they modeled that.
Hello.
Hello.
If this is anything less than a full-scale code red calamity, I'm not interested.
Even still have these sort of rotating billboard things here. Which is kind of strange, you know, since if this place actually were made today, those would just be big screens. LCD displays. Oh, that's blocked, so you can't climb down there. Down we go. Going down elevator. First floor. Sporting goods. Loading screens. Loading. Loading. There we go.
Did you catch that last fluctuation? It's nothing to worry about. Just hold on for a moment.
No, I don't want to talk to you. You obviously don't want to talk to me. Lasers.
We should harness the remaining photonic energy to ensure resonance control. Double-check the Brewster's plate's angles and make sure the superluminescent
Brewster's
diodes
plate.
are protected from optical feedback.
What's up, Doc?
I guess we just go through the door.
Just a minute, Gordon.
Over to talk to you.
Hello, Dr. Freeman.
You see, so they, you know, there's a lot more to it than in the original game. You know, they really kind of expanded this out, added a lot more
Do you
stuff.
mind if I ask you a hypothetical If another instrument malfunctions today, I'm going to explode.
Well,
Please
then I guess no
relax.
instruments better
Things could
malfunction
be
then.
much, much worse.
Yeah. You had to say that, didn't you? No, that's not foreshadowing. No, not at all. Okay, so...
Ah, Gordon, there you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on
in
then.
the test
I'll walk you down.
chamber. You don't want to talk to me.
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
This is, of course, Dr. Isaac Kleiner
Greetings, Eli.
and Eli Vance.
Morning, Izzy.
I trust this morning finds you well.
Gordon, good morning. I'm glad you're here. These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange to just... Oh, it's about to go critical.
So, the guy they got to do Dr. Kleiner's voice sounds
What
pretty
in the
close.
blazes is going on with our equipment?
What if it's the same guy?
It was never meant to do this in the first place. Oh,
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli.
course,
Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
the voice of Eli Vance in Half-Life 2 and the following episodes was provided by the actor Robert Guillaume, and I suddenly can't remember if he's still alive or not. But, you know, obviously they didn't get him to do the voice here, but they did get somebody that sounded reasonably close, so that's pretty good. There we go.
Longer than I anticipated.
Oh, different colors from down here. You can see this whole
By
structure.
Becquerel's ghost! The radiation level is off the charts. You know, this is far from the
Little
glory
room
of
over
my
here.
position as an undergrad.
How so?
I've got 2 PhDs and an Ørsted medal.
Oh,
and
2
I find
PhDs,
myself
wow.
doing work best suited for an intern.
Please.
Yeah, you and just about
do
everybody
very
else
meaningful
here.
work here.
Really? Push that button. Walk over here. Push this one. Stand and stare at the screen. Walk back over there. Push another button. Again.
Come now, you're overreacting.
I don't know how much longer I can abide these perfunctory tasks. I need more time for myself.
Ha! Don't kid yourself. You wouldn't know what to do with free time if you even had any.
That tears it. I'm going to check with the office upstairs and see how many vacation days I've accrued over the past 25 years. It's high time I took a break from all this.
25 years.
Certainly. But
Didn't take a
before you
single
do,
vacation day?
Activate the electron multiplier and report the reading from the micro channel plates.
Okay,
I've
then.
got this under control, Gordon.
Just hold on for a moment.
Yeah, I don't think so.
This is going to have to wait, Gordon.
Okay.
We can talk at lunch, Gordon.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Okay, so this is when we walk into the test chamber. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. And we'll pick it up from here in the next
No
video.
time for cold feet, Chief. Step right up.